Hey guys, Real Talk FC here, and today I'm just gonna have a little 5 minute rant on what is going on with Pep Guardiola and the Manchester City tactics. Now, I have predicted this before. I said this a while ago, saying that Man City will start failing because now it becomes too tactical. There's no play styles. That everyone is not. There's no individual brilliance from the players. What have we seen? We've seen the same thing that we always seen. They look for anyone to over that's at the 16-yard box to give a pass that's always blocked. Do you see how teams are playing against Manchester City? They're literally stacking their whole 9 players in the box. And Manchester City is not taking the chance, everyone's in the box. Maybe let me try to shoot outside of the box. No. What they do, they want to play chess inside of the box. And what's happening? Karma's happening. They can't score. They can't defend now. They're getting overrun because they're killing their own opportunities. This is something that I've said in my previous video about how football's been changing and it's becoming boring. Pep Guardiola, yeah, maybe 10 years ago, not 10 years ago, maybe a couple years ago and stuff like that, you might have killed football. Sure, you destroyed football yourself. You guys destroyed the Premier League, right? I'm not even a Premier League fan like that, and I'm hoping that Man City just continuously fail, bro. They get rid of all of their players because, in his words, they wouldn't be as hungry anymore. Okay, you got rid of that. That's okay, decent mentality for sure. You want to give people that's striving for hungry for the club's greatness. I understand that. People, they win something, they win one trophy, and then they start playing a little bit relaxed. I get it. Not everyone has that Ronaldo mentality. Not everyone has those mentalities that they always want to keep winning, keep winning, keep winning. Sometimes they take it back a little bit and they say they want to keep winning and do it. Whatever the case is. You got rid of those players. Okay, fine. But now what's happening? Now your team is crumbling because you're playing chess in a match that players are becoming very unpredictable. You're having players going back to how we used to play a couple years ago, which was that free flow football. Fine, you have your little tactics, you know where each guy's supposed to be, but from that point on, it's the player's brilliance that's supposed to be taking off. What's happening? That's not happening with Manchester City. Manchester City, once they get the ball to Doku, Doku doesn't go into cut inside the box and takes a finesse from outside the box. You don't got players doing that. No, you have Doku going up and down the line like he's doing the pacer test, and then waiting for a pass option or a cross to Holland, which is in God knows nowhere now because Holland is being pocketed by every center back right now because he can't do anything besides wait for the ball. Now, okay, yes, Holland in Dortmund to Holland now, yes, there has been an evolvement of his play style. There's been a change of his play style. But trust me, that if the Holland that was in Dortmund played in City now, he would be killing it. But he's not. You know why? Because he lost that free flow that he get. He doesn't bring the ball up. He doesn't fight for the ball as much as it was before. Nowadays, you barely see that he tracks back and gives any work rate. Why? Because Pep Guardiola wants him to be his target forward up top, just staying over there, and then just waiting for the ball. He comes in, he checks in a little bit, gives a little pass back into the box to De Bruyne or to Kovacic or whoever's in the midfield at that time, and then disappears again for the rest of the game. 90 minutes, maybe you see Holland for 15 minutes. That was not the Holland that we saw in Dortmund. That's not the Holland that we saw in general. There's only one real person to say why these tactics are not working. Even Pep Guardiola, you've seen those interviews. He comes with his face all scratched up and everything because he's frustrated. He wants to hurt himself, that he said.
But you've got a cut, and apparently some others.
Yeah. With my finger here, with my nail.
That's
Oh,
fine.
I wanna,
Just wanted to know.
I wanna hurt myself. Yeah. Good night.
It'll be okay.
Why do you think that is? Because the players are not listening to the tactics? No, the players are listening to the tactics. Your tactics are outdated. Your tactics don't work anymore. Because that's not how football was supposed to be played in the first place. He's going to keep going like this, going like this, going like this, going like this. Pretty soon, he's not going to be winning anything. Even the smaller clubs are going to be able to play because they're going to be playing with what they see. How football was supposed to be played. Each player has its own thing that's good at. Players that's good at defending. Why are you asking them to push up forward to go almost to the opponent's box to be an extra passing option? Sure, you're making the play tight and everything. You make sure that they can't escape easy. But then what are you also doing? You're killing your space for your own team to work around. So it's just getting worse and worse for them. And honestly, I'm here for it because, listen, maybe for the past couple years they've been good and stuff, but you saw in the Champions League, whenever they verse against Madrid, whenever they verse against someone of a good, like, worthy team, they struggle. Why? Because the other teams are playing football the way how I've been saying they should be playing football. Playing it with, you have your players go into their specific position. Okay, you tell your left back that you want him to tuck into the midfield as like another center mid to give that extra midfield support. Fine, that's tactics. But don't tell him that if you get the ball in this position, you have to look for this guy or this guy, and you can't take on the man if you know you can beat him. Okay, you win some, you lose some. Sometimes you might lose the ball, you concede a goal. But that's football. Because that's the same way. You can beat that guy and then give a pass, give the assist for a goal for your team. That's football. It just happens. But you can't just tell them, okay, don't risk it, don't risk it, don't risk it. Just hold the ball, hold the ball, hold the ball. Because then the teams, all they're going to do is have a picnic in the box and wait for you to mess up yourself. Somebody's going to get impatient. Someone is just going to take a terrible shot just because someone else is not taking it. No, you have to play the way how it's supposed to be played. You play with what you see. Any kids from little ages to anywhere, literally, from when you first start playing football, they don't tell you, okay, when you get here, you get here, you get here. In high school, they don't tell you that. In college, they don't tell you that. When you play in the academies, they don't tell you, oh, when you get the ball in this position to hold the ball here and this. So why in the professional stage are we giving them guidelines and rules that they have to follow by? Why is there no free flow? Okay, you get into this position, after that, that's it. My coach tells me all the time, when I'm in the wing and I have the ball, and if it's a 1v1 or sometimes even a 2v1, depending on if it's a slow center back or not, he says, I don't care. I give you all the money in the world for you to go and take on that man. Do what you need to do to get past that man. If you want to play back, you can play back. If you want to go and take him on, you can take him on. You have the control to do that. Why is that? That builds your confidence up. Not only does that build your confidence up, that allows you to get into the rhythm of the game. Anyone, you can take anybody, even you see these pros in those charity matches and stuff like that. You see, they play with what they see. They're 40, 50 years old, almost 60, and they're going over there playing with what they see. And now you have these young players that want to die, players that want to show out for the team, can't do it because the tactics don't work for them. So Pep Guardiola, keep doing what you're doing. Keep messing up your own team. Go ahead. Keep with these tactics that you want to be overcomplicated, overflowing, that's giving you no result. Go ahead. Keep it like this. You might have destroyed football a couple years ago, but now people are starting to understand that you can never beat a team that's very unpredictable. You can't. You might get a goal here, you might get a goal there, but if you just play your same tactic every game, the same approach every game, you're going to see what's happening to Manchester City all the time. I wouldn't be surprised if they lose another 3 to 4 games before they realize it. You'll see. They'll probably lose to a very bottom of the table team, and then they'll realize, okay, yeah, something's really not working. But it's just simple as that. But thank you, Man United. Man City, thank you, Pep Guardiola. You've officially went from being the guy that destroyed football to the guy that's getting destroyed by football. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. But anyway, that was my little rant on Manchester City. If you're a Manchester City fan, sucks to be you right now. But nah, I'm joking with you guys. Listen, you guys signed 1 more year. I think we all know that Pep is probably going to leave after this 1 more year. He's tired of it. He looks like he's out of it. But we all can see that Pep, we all see that it's not working no more. And I'm saying it because of the example that it's making. That, football's not supposed to be played like chess. It's not. You have your players go into a specific position. From there, it's whatever the player can do. If he wants to pass, he passes. If he wants to shoot, he shoots. If he wants to do this, he wants to do that, whatever the case is, he can do it confidently. I'm not saying for you to force it. If it's not there, it's not there. But if you see that you can, you've got players like Doku going up against players like, I don't know, let's just say... Let's say Kukurea, right? You have players, he's going against Kukurea. You telling me that you wouldn't want to see Doku try to go past Kukurea? You tell me that he can't? If he goes 10 times, he's passing at least like 6. 6 to 7 times, I believe Doku will pass him. It's just shifty. He's good. Doku's a good winger. Yes, Kukurea is a good defender right now too. He's pretty solid, but come on. Out of 10 times, I got Doku over all the time. But this is the problem, that he killed that mentality that you guys had before. When you guys had Foden playing consistently, when you had Grealish playing consistently, what was it? How was Grealish playing in Aston Villa before he came? You think he had tactics? Now look how bad he fell off. I'm saying fell off because his style of play completely changed. I'm pretty sure if he went back to the way how he's playing in Villa, they would be in a completely different situation right now. But anyway, lads, thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys watch some of my other videos. I give gameplays, I give tactics video, I give FIFA analysis video, I give team analysis videos as well. I'll probably do one on Manchester City as a full whole breakdown and completely breakdown into it. If you guys want to see that, please like this video, comment, subscribe to me, and follow me on my socials. And yes, I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for watching so much, and I'll see you guys in the next one. This has been Real Talk FC. Peace.